Welcome to the Inky Owl Studio. My name is Jean, and today I am going to continue with the 2021 TCTC challenge from Dee Dee Fargo. And the pocket that I was so impressed with is the one that she did recently, inspired by Emily. This is such a great pocket. It is so versatile. I'll have to tell you the ideas I came up with it. Anywho's, basically, you just take a square piece of paper and you fold it this way, leaving, the same amount of border all the way around. You turn it this way, or you could turn it this way, depending if you want your pocket to go in like this or like this. And you just fold this little part over. You fold this down and cut across here. Now for my prototype, I am not gluing anything because this way I can look at this and I know immediately how this works. I'm supposed to cut that, and I wrote down glue, and wrote up there cut. And I'm just going to place it into my folder like that. This is just a great little pocket. Anyways, so let's get started on the first one, and we'll just go ahead and do that fold that was on there. So I am using double-sided paper, but this is such a great little thing. You don't have to use double-sided paper. I think on hers, sorry about that camera, I'm shaking it a little bit. Okay. On hers, she just like stenciled something here on this part, and this can be as wide as you want it to be. I'm making it rather narrow, but you can make this wider. You can just take a little strip of other paper and glue in there, put down washi tape. I mean, just so much you can do if it's not decorated. And what I'd like to do is I like to experiment to see which way I'm going to like the graphics and what I see. So this is the fold this way, or the fold this way. And oh, here is a rose. So this is going to be the direction of this little guy. Is right there, because I get that little rose going on that pocket area there. I'm going to have to set this camera different just to, okay, that's better. The tripod was up against the table and it was kind of shaking. So here is the little thing, and then we're just going to come down here and cut off this little spot, which can be as far down as you want. And that's the other thing I like about this particular pattern. There is no measuring. As long as you start with a square, you honestly can use any size. Any size at all. Really don't like having to measure and being super careful. So it's just an easy fold. And there you go. And then you've got, it can be a floating pocket because the back side is very nice. You got the inside. Yep. Really easy thing. So I'm going to do one more, and this is going to be in my steampunk journal, and I am slowly gathering what I need for this journal. I am probably going to be working on a couple of other ones before I get to it, but this, I've never made one, so I have to really be careful and get everything planned out. So here I can see I've got like this really great image. If I did it this way, I mean, it's kind of plain. So that's the other thing I like about it, is you can do it either way, and whichever way gives you the best image there is the fold you'll want. If you're using, it depends what kind of paper you're using, of course. And I'm just going to put a little tiny one up here, actually, not very big. Because this, I started with a really small piece of paper because the because the digital image wasn't that large to begin with, so it ended up being a little on the small side. So here's this. Now I want to decorate this, and I came up with are really cool. Now, that's the other thing I do like about it too. So many positives here, right? Is that you can just have all kinds of ways to attach this together. And of course, you can just plain glue it, but you can really experiment, kind of have fun with how this attaches here. So I am going to close up the bottom just because I don't want my ephemera slipping out. So we'll just put, you know, a little bead of glue down there just to close up that part there. And for the, because I'm using, it's a light cardstock. It's not really heavy, but it's a little bit heavier, of course, than paper. All right, there you go. So for this part down here, to attach it, I am going to put down a couple of eyelets down here. Because, you know, it's kind of steampunkish, and yeah, you kind of want a little bit of hardware on there. And let me just, I just want to make sure I get this even. And okay, they have to be close together for the project I'm doing. So I'll put one here, and I will put one right about here. So that's about ½ inch apart. I think the two holes are. And you'll see what kind of project I'm going to be doing here. So let's put in our holes. Right. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm not too super close. I am pretty close to the edge. Maybe I'll just come over a little bit like that. And come in here about like this here. So it's pretty close, these two guys. For all trying to get even, I didn't get too even, did I? Well, that's all right. I think it'll be fine. So let's go ahead and put these in. Alrighty, I got the second one in here. So now I've got the two little eyelets right down here. And this is what another thing why I like this pattern is you can do all kinds of attachment ideas. You can use staples. That would be really cute, especially in something like this. I previously made a little charm out of cardstock, a couple little images I punched out, and I put in a little link, little chain link in there because I feel like they hang a little bit better with a little chain link in there. Although you could attach this, you know, directly to the hole. You could attach it directly to the hole you put in there, but I just kind of think they hang a little better. And I've got a key that I'm going to put in there. So I'll show you how I put those little chain links in there, just in case you're curious. I just bought a very, very inexpensive chain necklace thing wherever you get jewelry at. It's just got a bunch of links in them. And I have these two tools that are as old as the hills, you know, almost as old as I am. They don't work all that wonderful. They're kind of like, they're just getting old. But what you need is you need two tools that can pinch and hold on to your chain. And there's a name for these. Yeah, clamps, some kind of a clamp. I don't know. Like I say, I am not a jewelry maker by any stretch of the imagination. So if you can see, there's like a little place where the two come together. So it's like a little loop, and they're put together with and you probably can't see it. It's very hard to see. So you're going to want to put your clamp. Actually, this is the clamp I want to use because it's stiff. I'm going to put a clamp on one side of that. Hold it. Take the other one. Now you're not going to pull them apart, but you're going to do them like this. Okay, you're not going to go like this, but you're just going to go that direction and take it off your chain. Put it onto your little charm. I hope my camera's doing okay with this. Yeah, that's probably better. Put on the charm. right? So you have pulled the chain away from each other this way and not this way. And you're going to pull it back so they meet up again. Grab that a little bit better. So they meet one more time together there. Yeah, there you go. So they meet up together. That still isn't quite right. I'm sorry. Like I say, these tools are so old that they don't even close and open that well. There we go. So you go back and you have them meet each other again. Oh, I feel like that was really awkward. Sorry about that. Maybe you sort of get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. maybe. Sorry. So anyways, I thought that would go a lot smoother. Oh well. So I'm going to take my little bulb pin and I'm going to put one little charm on it. And I'm going to stick that little charm right in here. Yep, I will. Maybe go this way. There we go. So yeah, that's the thing too with these eyelets. You need to place them rather close, you know, to the edges so that this has freedom to kind of wiggle. Oops, there we go. I apologize for my fingernails. I've been tea staining a lot paper, and it's, I don't know, it does kind of like stain your nails a little bit, so sorry, they are a little bit on the yellow side. Anyhow, so there we go with our two little charms. I mean, just really cute, right? I could have put a third one in there. Other things you can do. I mean, I could put this over here and put like a piece of ribbon. I don't know. Just stuff you can do with the eyelets. I could have put a little piece of cloth in there. Oh, that would look really cute. I'm going to have to really think about that. So that is a cute little idea. And then you can decorate along here, which I think I need to do so that there's maybe some definition between those two things. So you've got a tuck here and a tuck here. And I do believe that I am going to make this a floating pocket. So I don't want to, and if that's the case, you can always put something back here. Oh, wow. Yeah. See, there's so many ideas with this one. Really, really like it. So here is the other one that I made. Excuse me, more of a shabby chic type of pattern. And I need to ink around it. Now, I didn't ink around the other one, but I was able to go back in and do it. Just got too excited about making the pocket. Yeah, I bet there's all kinds of ideas out there for this, for decorating this pocket. Yep. Just really kudos to Emily for showing us how to do this, and for Dee Dee bringing it to our attention. Yep. There we go. And of course I'm going to glue the bottom just because I don't want my ephemera falling out. There we go. There, right across there like so. Hold that for a minute. All right. Okay, sorry about that little technical difficulty. I ended up putting a ribbon down here on this little slash pocket there, and I glued the bottom just like so. Really liking that. So that's another thing. There's a lot of decorating opportunities with this pattern. Okay, I guess it doesn't have to be cut too much. All right, let's just leave it like that. And so I chose this really pretty lady to put on it. I like her green hat. I think it kind of brings out some of the green that's in here. And this little perfume soap label or something. Kind of like putting that together. And I also have this little charm that I made a while ago, and I would like to include that somehow. I'm kind of into the charm mode here. Yeah, well, let me just, maybe this needs a little bit more lace. What do you think? Can there be too much lace? I suppose there could be. So let's just put these together just like so. There we are. Yeah, I kind of like that, although the lace does get a little lost, doesn't it? Maybe we don't need that. All right, so let's put down our little labels here. I am just really enjoying everyone's take on these pockets. I found another pocket that I want to share with you, probably in the next video, that I don't think Dee Dee has done yet. And that will be fun to do. Now I'm also, I don't think I need to glue that there, do I? Maybe I should put just a little dab of glue here. Kind of keep that edge down. There we go. I like that. Oh, sorry about that again. Kind of noisy here today. And I want to put this in with an eyelet. Of course I want to use an eyelet. But or maybe I should have just put it up here. Oh, here's an idea. Put it here, or that's an idea. Put it up there. Yeah, I think it needs to be in here. Yeah, I think it needs to be like right there. So let's put our little hole in there, even with the heat on inside here. I am a little chilly today. So we have this, and I'm going to get my bulb pen out. There we go. And we're just going to stick it in there. Yep, into the charms today. There we go. Okay, so there is our little dealie. I'm really liking it. Very, very cute. And so I had time to go back and redo this down here. I kind of like this a little better. I did find a piece of cloth that I felt brought out some of those colors. And I put both charms on one ball pin. So that's this pocket here. So we have made, or I have made, 2 fun pockets that are ready for ephemeral. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you coming along with me, and I hope this kind of gives you ideas of what you can do with your pocket. And I will see you in the next video. Please subscribe, and I will share with you some pockets that might be new to you. We'll talk to you later.